Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to design your crypto checkout page using MagnetPay. So let's jump right into it. Just gonna log in here real quick. Okay, let's go to our settings. Now you can access the settings here or you could access it down here. So it's a couple of different ways you can get to it, but then click on merchant settings and then go to let me make mention to something real quick because this is the first time we finally released it inside of the app. So if you notice down in the bottom right corner, we have a 24/7 help bot. Now that help bot is literally going to be able to help you navigate this website. It knows absolutely everything about our app. Using that can be very helpful. In fact, I'm just going to test it out real quick.
Hey there, I'm Doc, here to help you navigate your MagnetPay experience. What can I do for you?
I was wanting to design my checkout pages. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely. There are a few different things you can customize for your checkout pages. To point you in the right direction, are you looking to change things like colors, your logo, button styles, that kind of thing? Or is there something more specific you have in mind?
Well, just when the customer checks out what they see, I want to design that page.
Sure. Head over to Settings, then click the Merchant Settings card, then look for Branding in the list. From there, click on Checkout Page Display and Preview. That's where you can customize everything the customer sees at checkout. You can change things like your logo display, button colors, page and card background colors, border radius style, and...
Okay, so my recorder, my screen record got cut off using that bot. We weren't going to go through the entire video with that anyway, but I did just want to show you that in case you run into any issues before you have a chance to ask a question in one of these videos or whatnot. So moving along, we are going to design our checkout page. Now, before I get here, let me go back to the branding settings and point to your direction where you can upload logos and things of that nature. So here we've made it so that merchants can upload 3 different versions of their logo and 3 different versions of the icon. Now, the reason we did this is because you might want different logos for different things. For example, you might have a checkout page, you want to have the white logo, and on an email, you might want to have the black logo or whatever it may be. So that's why you can upload these 3 different types of logos. I'm sorry, 2 different types of logos. 1 logo and then 1 compact, and then 3 different versions of each of those. Moving on, now we can go back to the checkout page and display. So now you've got your logos and icons uploaded. Now you are ready to make this thing truly your own. So now in the checkout display, you can upload, and you'll see it in the live preview where it's going to update as we continue to go through this. So logo only, that's what it looks like. Icon only, icon and name, logo and name. So my logo already has the name in it, so I like to use the logo version of it. And as you can see down here, you have the 3 different logos that you might want to choose from. So if I wanted to be black, it'd be that, but you can see I can't see anything here. And then if you wanted to be white, boom, there you go. Actually, let's keep it white for now. So the background color is going to be, button. Let's start there. This is the button color. So the background color of the button, as you can see, is black. And this color here for the text. Real easy, simple stuff. Now the checkout form itself, the page background, I'm going to alter that just so you can see how it changes it up. Put that back to black. The card is what is on the right side. Now on the mobile is going to be very different, so you can just use the toggles to change it up and see how you want to do that. Now moving along to the accent color. The accent color is kind of interesting because it basically shows up while the payments are processing. So personally, I like to keep mine green, some type of green like this. But you can set it whatever color you want. And again, you can see the preview so you would understand, the contrast that you need to keep in order to make that visible. So let's go back to the form. That way we can see the checkout style of button. You can have a pill button like such, rounded, or completely sharp edges. We have a rounded for this one. Now the editorial frame border is, let me change the background just so you can see it a little bit better. It's basically that ring around on the desktop version as well as the mobile version. Depending on what colors you have, you can make that look really nice. And you switch that off, and then you just go to a clean side-by-side version. So that's what that editorial is. I like to keep mine black because personally I really like how it looks, especially on the mobile phone on checkout, especially when you have a black phone. But anyway, that is in a nutshell how you design your checkout pages using MagnetPay. Now, again, as you go through the design, these pages have there are many layers to the payment. There are many screens that take place on a single payment, rather. So as you go through and you're designing and you're changing everything, make sure you go through each tab on desktop and mobile just to see exactly how you've set that up, and you know what your customers are going to see. Now, after you set this up anyway, you should do a very small test payment, say $5 or so, just so you can go through the process and understand what it is your customers will see once they get to your payment pages. So that is pretty much it. I mean, we've covered designing payment pages. So if you got any more questions, feel free to leave questions in the description box, or you can use this 24/7 help right there in the dashboard for you for help. So thank you for tuning in. See you on the inside. Let's go.